Make your own headlines.
Hey, this is Dow Welsh inviting you to enjoy some random news and make the grace of God your biggest headline of the day. Today's podcast is sponsored by Helen's Pottery Garage and the letter X. So who cuts your hair? If it's Roger Weiss, you're going to have to find a new barber. Roger is hanging up his scissors after 40 years. He moved to Chadron, Nebraska in 1982 and opened his barbershop the same year. It's called A Cut Above. Roger said when he moved there, he fit everything he owned in his El Camino. Now that's an appropriate car for a barber since the El Camino has been called the mullet of the automotive world. How did Darth Vader know that Obi-Wan Kenobi was getting a haircut? He felt a tremor in the Force. One day Jesus was telling a parable about a wedding party. A parable sets a real-life truth beside a real-life situation so that real-life people can see what it means to do life for real. And the parable about the wedding party had some people who were not prepared. They took their lamps, but they didn't have any oil for their lamps. Then it came time for the wedding, and Jesus said they did this. They rose and trimmed their lamps. In other words, they got their lamps ready to be used, but the lamps were empty. So the lamps were useless. You know, the same thing can happen to us spiritually. Someone put it like this: be spiritually awake. Be alive and alert to Jesus Christ right now. Use all the means that God has given you to know Him and love Him and trust Him. So don't just trim your lamp or trim your hair on the outside. First and most, make sure you have God's truth on the inside. Only then can you truly, eternally, be a cut above. Make that one of your headlines today. Make Your Own Headlines is a little smidge of encouragement from Holland Avenue Baptist Church. Tune in Monday to Friday wherever you listen to podcasts. You can find my Sunday messages by searching Holland Avenue on YouTube or Apple Podcast. And for more positive resources, check out hollandavenue.com.